Hey, we're back with Elysian Road, episode 20, going into part 2 of today's episode, and part 2 of the heist. Evelyn, Evelyn and Fergus, I assume you take the hairs from these people and Fergus transforms you guys?
Before we go, I definitely want to wake them up.
Okay. I assume they're like tied up or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see them in a dark room and single light comes on. They're tied up like back to back. Fergus is there. Interrogator. What do you do? What do you say?
I'm going to need you two to forget everything that happened today. Come tomorrow, everything will go back to normal. Except one thing. You'll be completely healed. And I snap my fingers and they're both completely healed.
Oh, nice. So, Fergus, when you do that, make a mental save.
Pretty sure. Oh, a mental save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Why?
Yeah, one of them had a weird MES thing, I think, right?
Yep.
So that's probably why.
Can I heal the normal guy first?
Would Fergus have thought of this?
Well, I mean, I knew what their things were. And I would just heal them one at a time, because that's literally all I can do.
Well, I mean, that's fine.
Or, I mean, unless I to spend whatever on it.
Right, but when you heal her, make a mental save.
Okay. Boppity boopy.
Oh, yes. I was wanting that. So, Fergus.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, something's going on with this chick's brain. So, when you reach into the guy and she has cancer and he's fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
The chick, you go to heal her with Biocyan and something attacks you, reacts to what's going on, and suddenly Fergus, I think that's what it is, right? You're in a brainscape. You're not sure what's going on, and basically we see Fergus in a military uniform, right, like with a gun in his hand, and we see Evangelia and Rick Astley next to him, also in uniforms with guns in their hands, and you're in a trench somewhere, and suddenly, right, like this is the imagining of like the war that is about to happen between your minds. So yeah, Evangelia looks at you and then just says, "Oh, there's something very, very wrong here."
What did I get us into this time? Oh, wait, no. Did I do that? There we go.
Evangelia just shakes your head and she's like, I don't know why you keep doing things like that.
Like what?
Never mind. So, and then something explodes next to you, like you're being artillery shelled. Yeah, there's something going on here. You're not sure what yet. And then we zoom out and we see like Fergus frothing at the mouth, like on the ground, like in real time.
What do I do?
What do you try?
You haven't really given. I charred the.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, right, Fergus? You're so confused here. Like you're normally you have a lot more control with these sorts of things, but it's like someone else, some other mind, made you like go into this dream, and you'll have to find a way to break out of it.
Hi, other psychic thing. I can tell you're a weird psychic thing because I'm a weird psychic thing.
Explosion next to you as an artillery shell lands nearby.
Please don't bomb me. We could probably be friends.
Make a talk roll. And this will be to, like, you know, if it'll start talking to you.
Okay.
Oof, 8 is not very good against a psychic god. So, yeah, you hear something, like, but it's so low in the registry that, like, you can't comprehend the words. It's just like a bass rumble, and you could almost feel like there are words, but it's just too low to hear. And then another explosion, and you see faceless soldiers starting to run towards you from a trench on the other side.
Oh boy.
What do you do?
Fight, I guess.
Okay. Make
Evangelion knows how to fight. I'm like, Rick, can you fight?
Never gonna give you up.
That would be amazing if you could only talk using.
No, he is. Yeah, that's the only words you can say. It's the words from the song. Yeah.
Like, I can always count on you, Rick.
Never gonna let you down.
All right. Yeah, I guess we just fight.
Okay. Make a shoot roll, like a skill check.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna just use my psychic armory.
Right, and you can do that, but this is like a long, prolonged thing that, like, you're not gonna make one roll here.
Yeah.
So you can get.
Is it cool if I use telekinesis, because that's what I always use to shoot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That actually makes more sense anyway in a brainscape. So.
Yeah. Am I gonna be getting anything for those two? Are they gonna make their own rolls, or?
They can each give you a +1. We'll just say that.
Okay. Modifier, or the
So 2.
Whatever. No, the.
Oh, the intelligence. Yeah. Probably intelligence, because this is all happening in your brain.
14.
14 seems pretty good. So I think what happens is we see this war going on, and probably. Well, I mean, we probably cut back and forth between like real time, and so what are you guys doing while Fergus is like fighting a war in his mind? We're getting shots of like imaginary soldiers getting blown up.
You asking me a question?
Yeah, I mean the rest of you who are there, right? Because Fergus is like frothing on the ground right now in a psychic coma.
Yeah. Okay.
Par for the course.
Yeah, Till's just swearing in Greek, like I told him.
And jeez, yeah, okay.
He wasn't even trying to do something this time.
I literally only thought of it when you said that I try to heal them. I was just like, oh.
And Till is in there with us, right?
Yeah, you're all there. Because Till has an entire drone.
Has telepathy.
That's true. Yeah, Dylan, you could try to go help him, like go into his brain.
I could?
Well, Dylan would be better at it, but you could try.
Oh, Dylan. Okay. I was like, wait, what?
No, Dylan has telekinesis, or telepathy. You're muted if you're trying to say something, though. You're muted, babe, if you're trying to say something.
Then yeah, I guess I'll try that.
Okay, yeah, go make a telepathy roll with intelligence. So does Dylan just like kneel next to Fergus and like touch his forehead or something?
Okay, I'm kind of confused now because. Wait, oh, never mind. Those are two different things. I was very confused for a second at the fact that telekinesis and telepathy were both on my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, aren't those the same thing? And then I was like, no, they're not.
Yeah.
Okay. What attribute am I doing this with?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Yikes.
6.
6 is not very good. So Dylan, I think what happens is you go in the brain, and suddenly, Fergus, where before all the soldiers were like faceless and you don't even know who you're fighting, suddenly the commander of the squad that's like directly in combat with you is Dylan. And Dylan, all you see are 3 faceless mega soldiers that you're fighting in this brainscape.
Oh no! Oh no! Dylan, don't kill me.
So fight, I guess.
Oh.
Fergus has been winning the battle with that 14. Like you're on, but now you have this last squad to beat, and Dylan is now the commander of it. And all you know, Dylan, is that you like have a bunch of warbots on your side that are like helping you fight these 3 faceless warriors who are attacking you.
So do I see that it is Dylan?
No.
Oh, okay. That
No.
Oh, wow.
We just see that it's Dylan. So you guys are fighting each other and don't know that you're each other.
Great. Lovely.
Who has higher notice?
I have +1.
I have +1 as well.
I don't know how
I
that
think she has the higher dexterity. Isn't it dexterity next?
Maybe. Let's say that's the case. And so Dylan, you get to go first. So yeah, I mean, just make attack rolls.
Right. Okay.
Who are you attacking?
Were you trying to do initiative? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's an actual initiative roll.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, there's an actual roll.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was thinking fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. So Fergus, you roll, and then Dylan, you roll. On initiative. It should be under character sheet somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but
Oh, yeah.
Dylan's going first.
Nope.
yikes. Yeah, so Fergus, you go first. You see this commander who has a big sword, and the rest of the soldiers who just have guns. What do you do?
Okay, so I intuit that this is the thing I should be killing.
Yeah, basically it's like the mind that is bridging your minds is setting up Dylan as the final boss.
Okay. What does thermokinesis do?
Sets things on fire.
Yeah, but what is the damage on that?
I don't know. Good question.
I imagine you could also cool things down. If it's kinesis, you can control it.
Yeah. Let me
1d12 per level of telekinesis.
There you go.
Dang.
It's not bad.
I think my shotgun is better than that currently.
Well, shotgun is 3d8, I think. So if you have 3 levels, then it would be 3d12.
I only have 2 levels.
Then it's the same. It's just
it'd probably be better with the 3d8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just slightly
you have a better chance of getting
odds.
a better roll.
So am I getting +2 for?
Yeah, +2 to everything. Yep. For your companions. 15 is definitely not enough to
Not
kill
even
Dylan.
close. It's not even enough to hit Dylan.
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. So Fergus, you fire off your spike thrower. Dylan dodges with her incredible reflexes. Dylan, what do you do? This shorter guy in the middle between a guy in a suit. Again, they're faceless, so it's hard to tell. And then a woman. The guy, the shorter male, attacked you with a shotgun.
Yeah, I mean, I attack him.
Okay, go ahead and make your new sword roll. Lethal or non-lethal? You trying to do?
I mean, non-lethal, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, it is brain, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, but Dylan is just like so immersed in what's happening right now. She probably doesn't even realize that.
Okay.
Like Fergus has enough control to, I think, understand that there's some sort of psychic dream going on. I feel like Dylan doesn't, and so she's just suddenly in a nightmare that she can't escape, and she doesn't know it's a nightmare.
Okay.
So lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal.
Okay. 16 good enough, Fergus?
Not even close.
Sounds good. Okay. Just keep
This
rolling.
be 2 people punching brick walls.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's do it again. 25. That hits. Yeah. 23 damage.
All right, Dylan, you take 23 damage. Drag your guys' tokens on the map here.
Do I add +2 to the damage as well?
Oh, dang. Okay.
You should have full hit points though, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm down to 3, but
Yeah, you have full hit points at this point.
Okay, do I do 2 extra damage as well, or that just 2 the attack?
For what? Oh, just the attack, I think.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yep. So Dylan takes a shot and trips on the battlefield, and the warbots come and cover her for a while she gets her footing. Yeah. Do you want to retaliate, Dylan?
yes.
Just don't do 23 damage.
What does this look like from outside of their brains?
I mean, Fergus is like frothing at the mouth. Dylan,
Oh boy.
is probably still kneeling over Fergus and like holding his head, but like she's locked there, like almost like all of her muscles went stiff and rigid, and she's just like shaking.
Okay.
Evelyn, you want to come in here? Oof.
Well, it definitely hits, but only 9 damage. So as Fergus is knocked away by a giant Koloss sword being used as a paddle.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot.
And then
That's a lot of my health.
go ahead, Fergus.
How much health you got left?
Can we try and snap him out of it?
Sure, yeah, on the outside, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know, what would you try?
Please, someone go before me.
I mean, I'm probably just yelling at him and shaking him. Like,
I mean, that's
I'm
not gonna
seeing.
help.
No, I know. I mean, I don't know if I can do anything psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Fergus is not using any kind of non-lethal damage, correct?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's the difference here.
Dylan might die in her
Oh
mind.
yeah, I won't.
Yeah, Fergus, you won't die. Dylan might die here.
Unless she gets like close enough to dying where she's like, okay, I am defending my life, I'm switching to lethal damage, but like
Yeah.
How much health do you have left?
15.
Oh, I could do 15. Yeah, you got to worry about your. I'm kidding.
See, I mean, if you're just shaking her or shaking Fergus, nothing's gonna happen. But if you guys want to try something else, Till doesn't have any idea.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I mean,
untrained telepathy.
I don't have telepathy though. I
I was talking to Evelyn.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Ellen has it either. She has precog.
I'm not.
She's an adventurer,
okay,
so she
no, I
only has
can't.
1 psychic ability. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and you can only ever have 1, at least rules wise.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Evelyn, you have a psychic ability that would actually help here, but oh, you have the turn back time ability.
Do you guys want me to do that?
No.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think so.
Or well, I mean, then she wouldn't be in me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if you this could be Evelyn seeing all this happening and then being
that
maybe
could
you
give her a
shouldn't
chance
do
to
that.
re-roll her telepathy.
Well, it would probably
Okay.
be like, don't even try and heal the woman. Maybe too much time has passed, but we haven't really thought about it. So
Yeah,
I definitely think too much. 'Cause we've
Evelyn,
made a few rolls.
Evelyn, make a luck save.
yeah.
that.
First, make a
Okay.
luck save.
All the characters out of the way that popped up. There.
Oh, nice.
Evelyn, you know, because you're in real time, it's been less than 6 seconds since Fergus went out. So you could rewind time and none of this would happen at all.
Uh,
And then you can just tell Fergus,
I-
don't try to heal her, right?
I mean, I think so. I think that's the way to do this. Don't you guys think?
Yeah.
I can only do this once a day, though, even if I have extra focus.
I don't.
Or not focus.
I think it'll probably be okay.
Focus.
Yeah, we've been playing for the king too much.
Wait, Kale, what'd you say before that?
I said we've been playing for the king too much.
No. Okay,
Oh.
what did David say then? Somebody said something and I missed it.
I don't think it mattered.
Doesn't matter.
I
Okay.
don't know what it was.
Yeah, okay. I just commit the effort and we go back in time. And then I quite literally, so we see everything just reverse. and like Fergus like reaches out to touch her and I just like grab his hand and I'm just like, no, don't do that.
But why?
I give you a flat stare, like
we kidnapped these people. The least we could do is I could use my Jesus powers to heal them.
I give you a flat stare of like you're smart enough to catch on.
Well, yeah,
Precog says not to do.
I know,
this,
but I'm asking what happened.
Oh, okay. You frothed at the mouth and fell over. You had a seizure, basically.
Can I observe her without using powers on her?
Now that you
observe
her, yeah. I mean, if you literally just use your telekinesis to like read her mind, as opposed to opening yourself up without knowing anything about what's going on, that's gonna be easier for you. Yeah.
You could also ask Evangelia if she knows what's going on, like why you would randomly convulse from trying to heal somebody with a psychic disease.
So yeah, that too.
Sure. Yeah, make a no roll
Whatever
first
it is.
with her 4. If you want to commit effort. 10 isn't super great. I think she basically just says, there are some things that even I do not know. Because, and I think so. Yeah, she says that, and then she says, the psychic abilities have been changing, evolving. Maybe it was like this before, but I didn't notice it then. Something is different about this, and it's not something I've encountered before.
Lady, have you been taking your meds?
Yeah, I mean, she's terrified out of her mind, but she just says like, yes, of course, I've been taking normal MES medication, but it hasn't been helping.
Any other symptoms? Like you don't need to be afraid. I literally healed this guy. And
he's crying, like, because he could feel like so much. He feels so much better now, and he's like just crying and just like, thank you.
Oh, and I'm, by the way, oh wait, no, I'm not dressed up like the like Crawl. I was about to say I want to be dressed up like Crawl, but I don't want to be doing good deeds.
Yeah, exactly.
Crawl.
Yeah.
I look like what people imagine Space Jesus to look like.
Imagine what?
Space Jesus to look like.
Not this again.
Like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Right, of course, yeah. So she just says like, unrestrained MES symptoms, like normal, but I'm taking the medication and still things are happening. Strange, weird things. I'm seeing things I shouldn't see.
What is it you're seeing? I've seen a lot of strange things myself.
I've been seeing people's minds, seeing further than I've ever heard any MES specialist could have ever seen. Or any psychic could have ever seen. When I submitted my situation to New Eden, they told me that it didn't make any sense. And I know it doesn't make any sense, but this is what I'm feeling and seeing. I know people. I just know them. Wholly and completely, I know them. I don't want to. People are evil. People are monsters. I don't want to see people's minds, but I see everything. Yeah, she's just freaking out a little bit.
I look to Evelyn and I look like upset. Like I actually like legit want to help this lady.
Like I said before, you frothed at the mouth.
I take it I used bio-scion powers?
Yeah.
To heal?
Yeah.
I'm asking Evelyn.
If that's okay, yes.
Yeah.
I just say yes.
Send you a message, Caleb, just
yeah.
asking a question.
Mm-hmm.
I ask, what's your face? Could I like try it to like telekinetically or not? We always, all of us do this. We get the two mixed up. Telepathically interact with her or like her nanites? Would that potentially work better?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking the group and or Evangelia.
Ask the question again.
Yeah, ask it again. Sorry.
So bioscience powers didn't work, but I have other powers. I could try telepathically linking with her or
No,
her.
she says. No, please. Please, I don't want to know you. Please.
I'm only 13, so there's not much to know.
I mean, to be fair, if this lady actually knew all of your mind, she would be terrified.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, she has a good point. I thought she knew everything already.
So, I mean, it sounds like it's random, right? Like,
No.
she obviously doesn't have control over it, so.
I might be able to take this away from you completely and fully, but I need you to trust me.
Make a talk roll.
Ooh, that's only an 8.
Yeah, it's not super good. She just keeps shaking her head. No, please, no.
Probably telling her I was 13 probably wasn't great.
Probably also that.
You
Yeah.
really instilled confidence.
Yeah.
Especially since you look like you're 18.
Oh no, I look like Obi-Wan Kenobi right
Oh, that's
This lady's having a bad day.
now. Yeah. I mean, do we? I
You
guess
do it
group
anyway.
Consensus. Do we not want to help this lady? I mean, I kind of really do, and it's also potentially a missing. Somehow, yet again, thrust upon our laps a potential missing link to this puzzle. That
does
we've
the
been-
Evangelion know what's going on?
No. Which
Well.
is well, I basically relay what
Yeah.
she didn't know and like that they're
Maybe
evolving
that
and all that.
puts it outside of our. I mean, you have a way to just kind of figuring stuff out, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I only heard of this kind of thing one other time. I mean, you weren't around, so maybe you can figure it out where other people couldn't, but it wasn't anything they could do then either.
I mean, Evelyn, I guess it's up to you. There's 3 options. We forget about her, let her go when we're done. I can try to heal her now, or we do the mission and I can try to heal her after? Question mark.
I think maybe try to heal her afterwards because Evelyn has a one-track mind. We have to rescue Vigo, and that's it. Like, that's all she really cares about right now. So that's where she's at.
Well, I basically asked the lady if she's willing to stay here and wait till our mission's done. And then after I'll give her my undivided attention.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you right now that hospital you're going to has no idea what's wrong with you.
And she just starts weeping openly. And so we see
Who
like
does?
these the woman.
Oh,
We're one
they're
of
both
the few
like
people in the universe
Yeah.
who might know how.
They're both tied up against each other, right? And so we see this like weird dichotomy of like the guy crying because he's like been healed of cancer, and then she's crying because she's just like terrified.
And hey, down here you're far away from people.
So Till speaks up at that point and he says, Fergus, if we're going to leave her here, and what I assumed we were going to still use this as the safe house for the rest of the mission, I don't think we should be around her. This could be dangerous.
Okay, I mean, you guys can stand watch outside. I'm sure the guy is not going to be a problem.
Yes, I'm sure that
His...
a door will do wonders against advanced MES.
Well, I mean, it's telepathy. It's not telekinesis. You can't destroy a building.
But you have a lot more than one trick. It's hard to say that she doesn't.
Yeah. You don't really know what she can or can't do.
I ask her if she has. I mean, I assume we went over. Well, I just ask her if she has any other powers besides the telepathy.
I think she's pretty much inconsolable at this point, and she's not saying anything more. She's just like weeping.
Well, I mean, we can't let her go.
Yeah, Till says,
Yeah.
"This is really, really dangerous, Fergus."
Well, it's not more dangerous than letting her go to the police.
Honestly, I think it might be.
I just looked at Evelyn like, you're the boss.
What was just said? No, not what you said, Jared, but before that, what did Till say?
He was like,
it'd be worse if what?
Oh, it'd be worse. Basically, Fergus was like, it's not going to be worse than if she went to the police. And Till's like, I think it might be.
Okay.
I mean, she hasn't been like frying people left and right. She was living in a beach house. So I don't think she's just going to spontaneously combust.
No, probably not.
But Till's also a simple trucker. He don't know nothing about this. Emmy is.
Yes, very true.
I don't think I've changed my mind. I think we still just come back for her later.
Well, no, that's not what we're debating about right now. We're debating about letting her go versus keeping her here.
I think he means we'll keep her here, right?
Yeah, I want to keep her here. Till thinks keeping her around is dangerous.
Well, we've got a lot of psychic firepower on our side too. I think if worst case scenario comes down to it.
Not if Fergus and Evelyn are gone.
Oh, well.
Oh, you two are still psychics.
Yeah.
Till just laughs at that. Yes, yeah. Ode and Dylan are psychics. Untrained, untested psychics who... Did you see what happened to Dylan when she touched your head? Oh, no, he didn't see that. None of that happened. Yeah. Yeah, he just says, untrained, untested. That's my niece, Fergus.
Well, if it comes down to it, if it comes down to it, we can always just stun her again.
Yeah, Till just seems frustrated at this point. He says, it's up to you. Looking at Evelyn. It would be one thing if Fergus was staying here at the safe house the entire time the operation was happening. It's quite another for the most powerful psychics to leave and leave us with her.
Yeah, I think I'm on Till's side.
Maybe we can just give her some sleep medicine and you can just let her sleep until you're done. It's not gonna take you that long, right?
I mean, it doesn't sound.
Sure we have sleep drugs.
Yeah, I mean, again, like Fergus, Till wouldn't know enough to know, but Fergus, if this is actually, if what she says is happening to her is happening and it's getting worse and worse, sedating her isn't going to do anything.
Yeah.
Any stories you've heard of people who don't take MES medication, it doesn't matter if they're asleep, awake, in any condition, they go crazy and they start destroying everything.
I mean, if change of plans that someone else could go with Evelyn, but
if she was bouncing around in the back of a sky car that almost crashed 30 times and nothing happened after being tasered on a beach for no reason, then I think she'll probably be okay.
I mean, there's always the plan that takes care of both problems, her going to the police and her melting all of you. I could fix her now.
Oh, I thought you were going to say we should kill her. That got dark. I mean, but didn't everyone say that went not well?
Well, with trying to heal her, but obviously what's wrong with her isn't her body, it's her nanites.
Right, but what is that? I'm not sure what that changes.
Well, I've conquered 2 artificial beings, and one being nanites. I think of literally anyone in the universe, I could maybe do this.
Right, but you tried already. Well, you theoretically tried
With not knowing what I was doing at all, but now I have kind of an idea of what's going on.
It's pretty amazing to imagine Ewan McGregor saying all these lines.
Yeah,
Dressed as a
We'll
Kenobi.
try it.
Exactly.
I mean, I suppose it's up to you. I mean, I guess Evelyn can just tell us how it goes again, right?
I mean, no, she can only do that once a day, but
Oh,
I guess she could also look ahead to see what would happen.
yeah, out of character, she can order.
How do we just look ahead and see what happens if I try to telepathy the things in her body?
Yeah, that's a good oracle. Just like normal oracle.
Although mechanically, the only thing that Caleb can tell us is because he doesn't know how you'll roll. All he can do is say you'll die because that's what happened last time.
Right. I'm not entirely sure why anything would be different this time around.
Well, he's doing a different thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's
And
coming
this time
in.
I'll I'll actually commit effort to use
He's coming in controlled with it and using a different psychic ability.
Using Evangelius psychic ability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll be rolling with a +4 instead of the basically nothing I rolled with last time.
Oh yeah, you only have 1 uncommitted effort though. Evelyn.
Oh, I was about to say, like, me, I don't think I've committed effort yet. That doesn't come back right away.
I think I'm gonna just keep it.
But yeah, I mean, at this point, basically, it's Evelyn's decision. Do you let Fergus try it now, or do it go?
So if she goes to the police and they find that she is also in there, this is going to directly put your friend in danger.
All right, whatever. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yep, that's fine. Whatever. Just do it. See what happens.
Yeah. All right.
Is she being sassy? Is she being sassy like you're being?
Maybe.
Caleb put us in this situation. I just wanted to help the lady that we beat up.
All right.
Yeah. I think I might hey, Fergus, can I talk to you? Like over there, out of earshot of the lady.
I just connect our minds.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting we have this. This is weird. All right. Yeah, so I never talked about it much, but like I had a older brother, and I mean it's sort of hard to talk about, but I think
I
he
had
had
an older brother too.
Oh, I
so much in common.
Know that. Yeah. But yeah, he had this too, or at least like something a lot like it.
The same exact thing, or
well, his medication didn't work, and his powers were weird, and they like do unusual stuff, change. I mean, basically, like she said, and we couldn't medicate it.
Well, I mean, if I can learn how to fix her, maybe I could fix him.
Well, I mean, he's dead. Right, yeah, it's not good, which is sort of why I was saying, or I was going to say she's not got a lot of time probably. You said she was middle-aged, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I'm honestly not even sure how she got to be this old. I mean, I don't really understand anything about advanced MES or whatever it is, but like whatever Till called it. But I don't know. All I mean to say is, yeah, I think this might be a little outside of our realm, but well, we used what was the name
of our bound at all times. So.
I mean, that's true, but I mean that's not all I had to say. what was the name of the planet that has the like cult on it? Okay.
Scanston.
Yeah. Okay. That's where I grew up, right? Because that was how I got to be part of that. Like.
So you
like
left.
Thing.
What do we do? I'm trying to remember what
well,
we decided
so
to retcon.
I know what my headcanon is. You can tell me if I'm wrong about any of this stuff if you don't like it. But I just wanted to know what the name of it was. So sorry, what'd you say it was called?
Oh, Scanston.
Scanston. Okay, and I wanted to make sure that I grew up there.
Yeah, I don't. You didn't grow up there, as far as I know, because you left because of all the advanced MES stuff that was going on.
Right. So my thought was that. I guess I wouldn't have grown up there very much, but
your brother
my character had some of their like sensibilities, and so I figured he must have been at least old enough that he, like.
I think your parents.
I don't think my parents would have taught me that stuff because of what happened.
I think they did. So I think it was a long process for them. So once they found out what was going on with the MES stuff, they probably justified it to themselves a bunch before actually. And so they were like, no, listen, we still believe the religion. We just want to figure out why this is happening because it's a bad thing. And the religious people were like, no, what are you talking about? But they're like, no, but we still believe in God. What?
Yeah.
No, it was that whole thing.
Yeah. So he says, when I was on, well, I mean, I didn't live on Scanston for very long, but they revere psychics. And I mean, you probably know that I mentioned it before, but, well, when all that happened to my brother, his Cass, that was his name. At first they tried to just, stay part of the group and all that stuff. But eventually he wouldn't call it cult, but eventually, what would they call themselves?
A faith, probably.
Yeah.
The truth.
Yeah. Eventually the leaders of the faith kicked them out. Well, to sort of chase them out, really, because my dad was trying to figure out how to fix it. And of course, you don't usually fix God's gifts and stuff. It's not usually a good idea in their mind. So anyways, they forced him out, but I brought it up because, as far as I know, he's been working on it since then. And I sort of, it was a stressful time. I sort of left on not great terms because of that. But I'm sure he hasn't stopped. He might know to do. I don't actually know where they are. They've been hiding because, for obvious reasons. But I tried to have you send that money to the PO box. It was theirs. So I know how to communicate with them. I just don't know how they get it or how long it'll take or any of that stuff, really.
Judging on what you said, she doesn't have much time.
Well, it's hard to say. Like I said, how old would he have been when he died then, do you think? 'Cause he was my older brother.
Relatively old. Like into adulthood at least. Like young adulthood, but yeah.
Okay. He was a young adult, but like I said, he died not long after that, and she's already much older than him, so I can't say she doesn't have a lot of time, just that maybe it's unpredictable. Maybe that's a better point to make. We don't know how much time she has. I guess that's what I mean. But if we can find my parents, maybe they can help her, or at least with Evangelia, maybe we can help them, then they can help her,
Well, you'll need to convince the rest of the room that, because they just want to ditch her and let her go with the police.
Yeah. Well, I'm not the most convincing person, but I could try.
I only just managed to convince them to let me do this, so.
According to Evelyn, I'm -1 at talking, but I'll try. Yeah, so I'll walk back out.
Now After a couple minutes of silence, just staring at each other.
That's I forgot we didn't even go anywhere. Yeah,
the rest of
yeah, we just have an expressive staring match. Which I mean, we're still in front of the lady, so I don't want to talk out loud to her either. So I
you
guess
can just have a psychic conversation. Yeah.
We add the rest of the group to the conversation.
And this is weird. I don't know how I feel about this psychic thing. This link. Anywho, is it on? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Wait, no, I was already talking to you. I meant the others.
They're here.
Yes, we can hear
Someone
you.
Someone say hello, please.
Dylan? Evelyn? Phil?
Ziva's like, I don't know how to make it work.
Oh, Ziva's okay. Well, got Ziva.
Oh, did that work?
Hello?
Totally forgot she was here with us.
Yeah. Comes in the number in from the other room.
I whisper out loud, maybe Ziva shouldn't actually be part of this guy. I don't know. It seems kind of dark.
Just looking for me to say hi?
Yeah, I don't know how this works. Yeah, thank you. Now I know you're here. Okay. I don't know how this brain stuff works. That's your thing and his thing. All right. Anyways, I guess I assume the other ones are here too.
Ziva's been cut off at this point, so she's just like, hello in her mind. Sitting there just like thinking really hard.
Yeah. I just had it. Yeah. Yeah. So long story short, because it's almost 11. But, I don't know where my parents are, but I might be able to get a hold of them. And they've been working on curing this kind of thing that this lady has. And I mean, I think Fergus can probably help me find them. We might be able to cure her and solve some other big problems.
Well, that's convenient.
For anybody else who has this kind of thing. Well, I mean, not really. It's going to be probably going to be a pain in the butt. But, it's better than letting this lady die. I mean, I tased her like 10 minutes ago, so maybe I'm in a weird place to say something about it. But
Till just looks at you, Evelyn.
Other people have it too. I mean, we could probably spare a day to get your buddy and then go. Because that'll totally be how long it takes. Totally won't be any issues that make it take longer.
Yeah, so basically Ode's asking hey, can we help this lady out and take her with us and then go find my parents?
How does Till respond to that? With her being on his ship in space.
Yeah.
Till just looked at Evelyn. Because I think he understands, he saw his face softens when he realizes that Ode's where Ode is in all of this. The fact that his brother had this and this is all just sympathy coming from you guys, and he's not gonna fault you for that, right? But he looks at Evelyn and basically just waits for her to make the decision.
So heal her now or later?
Or never?
But we've moved past that option.
We've realized we're good people.
Well.
Yeah, I don't know, guys.
I personally think it's a great idea narratively. That sounds awesome. I was hoping to drag Ode's family into this further anyway.
Mm-hmm. The real question is, does Evelyn think we'll even have a chance afterwards? Because of all the heat we'll get for stealing a man.
That's a weird way to put that.
Yeah.
A clearly highly valuable man.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to heal his weird health thing too.
Yeah.
Does he have the same thing?
You don't know.
You know.
I do know, yeah.
I rolled telepathy on Caleb.
Fergus reaches through the fourth wall and tampers with the GM's thought.
Now, if anyone has actual telepathy in this room, it's Connor and Jared. But yeah. Eyebrows, man.
You shared earwax, Connor. Does that mean nothing to you?
Yes, the joke lives
It's been a
on.
while.
And it's been a long time. Yeah.
Oh man.
We talk about that all the time.
That's-
I think that I'm trying to decide if Evelyn wants to kind of show some like, nah, fam, this means everything to me, and just be like, heck nah. I think she does at first, right? I think she's just like, absolutely not, and might be convinced later, but she's like, absolutely not. We can't help her right now. We need to go save Vigo.
No,
That's
yeah, no,
number one goal.
I don't mean like instead. I mean, how long is this guy? We just got to go get him. Like it'll take like 2 hours. It'll be fine. I mean, afterwards. Yeah.
I thought you were saying we got to rescue her first and we'll just put it off for one day.
No, I mean,
The option's
no, other
whether
way
I
around.
heal her right now or we
Take her with
take
us.
her with
Okay.
us after.
yeah. But the
Okay.
thing is that if Fergus heals her now and manages to not have a psychic epileptic seizure in the process, that
Like,
doesn't
would
help anybody else.
Better. Well, I know how to do it. And we could still find your family anyway because I'd have like the answer.
Yeah, but I don't think
Or,
that
like,
being
maybe,
the
like,
best
the
psychic
missing-
ever is going to be a helpful answer to my dad, because he's not.
Evangelia could give some typo.
She already
maybe.
said that she doesn't know what's going on here, but I do think that if we tell Evangelia what he knows and we tell him what she knows, maybe they can, figure something out. I mean, my dad's a smart guy and he's been working on it. I mean, I think he's been working on it for
Like 20
He's-
years.
yeah, for like, I don't know, 20 something, 19, 20 years, but it's been a while. I'm sure he's made progress, and I mean, Evangelia has a lot of information. Maybe he can make a breakthrough. He can actually make, advanced meds. I don't know. I think I owe my parents this much, and
Sounds like Oates making a talk
it'd be
role here.
nice. Yeah, it'd be nice to, for my brother and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know him that well, but still.
Can I roll talk to help him?
Yeah, you helped out.
Yes, please.
Yeah, roll talk to give him a bonus. Ooh, yikes.
Whoa, we're doing it live. All right.
Yikes. All right.
Yeah.
I assume a 6
Could
isn't
have
good
been
enough, Evelyn.
worse. 6 is pretty good for me, honestly. This is the
I mean,
first time Odes ever
That
bore
is
himself
the
about anything.
worst I could have rolled for.
Oh, you got 2 1s. Oh my gosh.
Yo.
Fergus,
Hey,
you get to
Evelyn, you
reroll
want
both
to psychic
those.
power that for me?
I get to reroll.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter because you're only
Yeah.
helping, and the best you can
Oh,
do is
yeah.
give him a +2, which is still be an 8, which I assume isn't going to help.
I mean, an 8's better than a 6. If this was powered
Okay.
by the apocalypse, that'd make all the difference.
Yeah, sure.
So
Right now, we're basically arguing for after we save boy guy whose name I can't remember.
Vigo.
After we save Vigo, we're going to go to his parents and try to help this lady.
Yeah, which I think the real reason that might be a problem is because there's an indeterminate amount of heat that's going to be involved, and
Yeah.
with Vigo. So this could be a thing.
And the
It's hard to
fact that
say.
she is an uncontrolled psychic, and that might be bad.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
the current plan is me just trying to heal her right now. And maybe through the process of healing her, find some information to give.
Yeah, there's more of a risk that Fergus will just heal her without really realizing what he did, and then that doesn't help people in the future to cure it,
Yeah.
right?
And also the risk that he just dies, or rather that him and Dylan
Yeah.
get into a psychic fight.
Yeah. Yeah, either way, a
Leave
6,
it to-
I assume,
this
isn't
is like-
good enough.
What's that?
But either way, I assume 6 isn't good enough to convince you of one way or the other.
Well, I don't think I want to make it rely on a roll.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
know. I feel like Evelyn is like, all right, fine. Like, we'll talk about it more later, but we can at least come back for her.
Ultimately, I'm not very convincing, which I don't think I sounded very convincing anyway. So that's the point. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That it's sort of just like a maybe we'll see.
And I think Evelyn is just okay with Fergus trying whatever he wants to try right now, but is advising against it. and just thinks we should move on.
Yeah. So what do you do first?
But you're high enough a rank in her head that she is allowing you to kind of make your own decision here.
We can.
If you're gonna risk it, maybe we should at least save Evelyn's buddy first, and then, just in case you have to spend some time in, I don't know, psychic rehab.
If for whatever reason the heat is too much, I'll just try to heal her quick.
Okay.
You gonna do it right now?
Good plan. No, it means if like we get Vigo
on
the entire
on the way
second
back.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Do a quick heal, and if I go into a coma, well, just bring my body with.
Yeah. Cool. So I guess Fergus and Evelyn transform into their counterparts, and you go move on to the next thing. It's probably a good enough place to stop for tonight. Then, if we can start with the infiltration, becoming the patients next week. Cool. Yeah. No, that was a lot of fun. I did not expect all the advanced MES stuff to come up, but I'm really glad it did, because I think it ties in really nicely. And it gives us the place you guys are going to go next. After you get Vigo. Cool stuff. Yeah, I got some stuff to plan for infiltrating New Eden. So that'll be good. But we'll go ahead and end here and then do an after show and call it a wrap. It's been Elysian Road. Thanks for playing, guys. Thanks for watching.